ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם, שהכל נהיה בדברו. I think that most of us have seen some Hasidim, those are Lubavitch, Chabad, that tell you to put on tefillin. They ask if you're Jewish, if you prayed already, and they have their students, for instance, on Fridays, trying to do some social work. These are a group of mystic Jews who want to help others, especially Jews, to return to their tradition. In the 18th century, in the beginnings of this movement, of the Hasidic movement, that had several branches, there was a very erudite Jew respected by many because of his intellect. That was the Gaon of Vilna. He was a saintly man. Many thought that he was like an angel. He issued a cherem, that means anathema. You are forbidden to do anything with the Hasidic people. Why? Because he felt that they're heretics, really. Why are they heretics? Because they danced, they sang, they didn't emphasize so much study. He thought that they were deviating from what was the normal path of Judaism, and he felt they were a danger for the future. And he issued that anathema, which means that you should not have any dealings with them. One of his followers was a rabbi. His name was Katz. He was a rabbi in Hamburg. And when he was asked to sign on that declaration of the Gaon, he refused to do it. They asked him, but you're a disciple of him. The man is an angel. The man is a saint. How can you not sign something that was pronounced by your master? And he said, you know what? Let's go back to the Bible. There's a story in the Bible that Abraham is asked by God to offer his son Isaac as a sacrifice. And at the last moment, before he's actually going to perform the sacrifice, an angel of God appears and tells him, don't do it. It was only a test to see how loyal you are to God. So this rabbi says, why didn't God himself do that? It was God who told him to offer him as a sacrifice. Then God should have told him, you know what? Don't do it. His answer was that when you want to sentence somebody to death, you need certainty. It must be God himself. But to save somebody, an angel is good enough. You don't need something that with that authority anymore. And this is what he was saying. You know, to put people in cherem, that means to condemn them to be outside of society. Who knows, some of them will die of hunger because of it. Well, I need, he said, a decision of God, not of an angel, to do something like that. It made me think, you know, when it comes to something negative, when we hear something negative about somebody else, immediately we say, probably right, you know. We're immediately ready to affirm what somebody else said. But when it comes to something positive, we want proof. Let's see, really, is he really that generous? Did he really give that much money to it? When you see somebody murdering, that's the murderer, sentence him to death. But when it comes to something different, we are not that ready to accept it. So what I say to you is, remember, for something evil, you need God to tell you that somebody is evil. But on the other hand, to think of the merits of another person, an angel is sufficient. Some good notice is sufficient for you to accept that as the truth. Just like you want people to judge you affirmatively, positively, be ready to judge other people the same way.